Look at this rain. We are really getting heavy downpours. I got stuck in it. Ugh. Wow. Yeah, but we do need the rain, guys. We are in a drought here, so finally the skies opened up and let some rain down. Really a lot of rain. I got caught in it. They gave me something at church, and I got a ride home from the guy who runs the Bible study and his wife, and they gave me some things, and the bag ripped. It was brown paper bag, so they're not getting it back when I give them back when I have to give them back. But anyway, update on my car. Right before I got picked up, T called me and he said, "You want the bad news or the bad news?" And I said, "Just give it to me. What's going on?" The mechanic, he said he can't put it on the lift and look at it. I said, "How come?" He said, "Because the subframe's rotted, and he's afraid if he puts it up there, it's gonna break, and he didn't want it to break up there." And I said, "All right." He said, "The thing is, they're gonna have to get it to somebody that has a lift that doesn't. It can be jacked, or you can just go up there to see, underneath, and you don't want it too high up. They could just go underneath, like crawl underneath up." All right, well, I guess that band-aid is not going to work. But if the subframe's rotted, that's not good at all. In a way, I'm glad they discovered it now. That way I'm not driving and God forbid it just collapses. Then I would be really, really screwed. People told me that not to get a new car, it's too expensive. Oh, you're not going to have the money for it, and just keep dumping money into it. And I explained that all this stuff was happening to it. They did not care. They didn't want to hear it, and they just wanted me to dump money in there. Well, I told you so. I told you so. I told you what the situation was, all the multiple problems were, and basically they just dismissed me and said, "Oh, just keep dumping money into it." They want what they want, and they don't care because it's not them. It's all about control. But I'm not listening to nobody. I have to do what I have to do. It's not because I need a new car. I just want a new car because I just want something new. It's not even that. It's I need a car now, and I have to get one very, very soon, immediately. So now it just makes it even worse for me. I got the claims restarted again, and they're driving me through the mud and all this stuff, and I need to know if I'm going to get paid for this being hit. And now with the car, I don't know what's going to happen. So this is what I'm talking about, and this is what I got to deal with. It just really pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end. It just makes me think that, when people want to think they're right, they think they're right, but they really are wrong. So, guys, about 5 o'clock this evening, my landlord rang my bell, and he was going around the apartments, and there were two guys with him. I thought maybe it was like, like they were checking like for inspection and stuff like that, like, the fire building or whatever it was. But no, he said, "Chris, this is your new landlords. They bought from me." And it's like, "Oh, okay." And they introduced themselves and whatnot. And he handed me an envelope because it had all the information in it. And he was like, "This is Chris. So he's one of my good tenants. Him and his brother are awesome people. Whatever and whatever." So he said it was really nice and it was a pleasure, you know, dealing with you and stuff like that. I said, "You too. Take care and whatnot." So yeah. So he sold, and I was on the phone with Sue, and she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, he sold." I said, "He didn't tell you he was selling." I said, "No, he didn't say not one word." I guess maybe he might have been looking for somebody for a while, and somebody finally, uh, you know, was interested in buying it and whatnot, and they want to try their hand at it. I guess they probably owe other properties and stuff. Now, the letter says where they're located at, and it's actually where I grew up, and they're from the same area. And that's crazy. I didn't know. I was been like, hey, we're from the same area. That's crazy. And I told Sue, like, it's another problem. She's like, what? How so? I said, well, I said, it's like another thing to worry about. She goes, what's to worry about? I said, because I said, no new landlords. I don't. It's this. It's just, it's different. It's different. There's a change. There's something going on. There's something else going on. It's like you got the car, and then it's the other second issue with the car, and now this. And I'm saying, I'm sorry. This is how I am. I said, when something's going well, or whatever, or something else goes bad, something else happens. It's just never ending. Maybe I'm overreacting, but it's just the way it is in my life. I've noticed that that's what happens. It's always happening together with each other. It never fails. So there's always never a break. But I'm hoping that these landlords are good, like my landlord was. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, that is the vlog for today. I don't know what else is happening, and I am definitely going to sign out, and I will see you on the next one.